Scott Holiday here, and if you're watching this the day that this is uploaded, I'm at MagFest. Come say hi. Stop watching this and come say hi. If you're not at MagFest, continue to watch this, because I had to record this super early so I could get this out for you. So, don't have a lot of time. I got MagFest planning to do. Let's plug in. All right, we're going to blast through this. CZW Scouting Combine. You still have a chance to sign up for that. You need to send an email to talent@czwrestling.com, and you can still join us for the one at Studio Z in Blackwood, New Jersey. Hope to see you there. Also, going to be on the call for March 18th's High Tension Wrestling Spring Breakdown 93. I tried to give that some gravitas. At this time, you can buy your tickets and join us at the Penn's Landing Catering. So I hope to see you there. I got an interesting one for you. I really like the way that JAS, the Jericho Appreciation Society, comes to the ring. I love that little opening bit.
The Jericho Appreciation Society, for over 9 weeks, the recognized symbol of excellence of sports entertainers.
And in case you're wondering, this is a reference to a tag that they used to use in the WWE, maybe even as far back as the WWF, which is
the World Wrestling Federation. For over 50 years, the revolutionary force in sports entertainment.
That always bothered me. I really thought that was interesting, but it begs a question. If the WWE is the leading force in sports entertainment, what's behind it? What is the second force in sports entertainment, and the third and the fourth? To say that this is an entire category of entertainment must mean that there are other versions of it. So the question I want to offer to you, and I am offering it to you because I don't have all the answers for this one. This one's meant to be more of a discussion. What is sports entertainment? Now, I looked up the definition, and basically what it says is sports entertainment is something that presents itself as sports, but is more focused on the theatrics than it is on the competition. It can be, but does not have to be, according to the definition, fixed or predetermined. So that means a legitimate sport could still be considered sports entertainment. So, if WWE is the leading force in sports entertainment, what other options do we have? Well, obviously, other wrestling companies are going to qualify. So, AEW, WCW, ECW, Bloodsport. You know, that's not quite the same as wrestling, but that blood sport, no ropes fighting, that counts. I'd also like to throw out a show that I used to watch back in the day, WMAC Masters, which was a karate show based on this weird competition that took place in various arenas that were clearly sound stages at Universal Studios, Florida. And they would just kind of fight in like the Wild West stunt show area, or there was this weird like spinning platform, and the two, sports entertainers would fight, and then they would also be attacked by ninjas at the same time. It was clearly sports entertainment, but there was a champion. There were rules to like leveling up to challenge the champion. It's very much a sports entertainment show. However, if we include that, I now have to ask the question, what about movies? Can movies be sports entertainment? Because if Masters counts, what about the Karate Kid? The Karate Kid is based around a karate competition, just like this show is. And it's not really about seeing who wins, it's really about following the character of Daniel as he learns how to use an illegal crane kick and get away with it. So, if movies can also be sports entertainment, that opens the door to things like Rollerball and The Running Man. As a matter of fact, you would say that any sports movie could then qualify as sports entertainment. So Remember the Titans, The Replacement, The Longest Yard. That actually has some wrestlers in it, so I think that counts more. Movies that aren't about football. I only watch football movies, apparently. There are baseball movies, right? Field of Dreams. Kingpin, all sports entertainment. Not to mention the fact that there's also wrestling movies, so Ready to Rumble would count, and Not Another wrestling romantic comedy. They would all count as sports entertainment. And Junkyard Dogs. I actually really like Junkyard Dogs. It's not a good movie. I really like it though. It's not called Junkyard Dogs. It's called Backyard Dogs. Backyard Dogs. At MagFest, I don't have time for another test. I don't have time for another take. Now, according to the Wikipedia page, which is a great source that is completely reliable for information, they list some interesting things as sports entertainment. One, the Harlem Globetrotters. That makes total sense. It is a predetermined basketball game with lots of fun flourishes. The Harlem Globetrotters always win, except for that one time where they lost because they ran out of time, which is hysterical. Two, mascot races, which I think is very interesting. You know, when you go to a baseball game, how they make the mascots like run the bases as just kind of we're in between innings and we want to entertain people. That would be sports entertainment. And finally, roller derby, which is a big spectacular and, fun to watch. But it does mention here that modern versions are legitimate competition, which means, as stated earlier as well, it doesn't have to be predetermined. You can have legitimate competition to be part of the world of sports entertainment. So then I would like to say American Gladiators is sports entertainment. Yes, it's a legitimate competition between two competitors, but nobody has their favorite contestant from American Gladiators. No, everybody just wants to see Gemini beat someone up with a pugil stick. So I would call that sports entertainment. And if we remove the gladiators, let's just look at some big sporty events. How about Nickelodeon Guts? Nickelodeon Guts is called the leader in elastic sports. We could do a whole thing about elastic sports later, but let's stay on sports entertainment. The word sport right there, and it is very entertaining. And yes, they're swimming and they're running and they're using weird bikes and things like that, but it is all about the spectacular look of it. It's all about the aggro crag. When they cause an avalanche and boulders fall down, it's not really boulders, it's big foam things that are roughly shaped like boulders. So there is an element of falseness to create more spectacular moments in a sports-related field. So I would think that could be considered sports entertainment. I'm really on the fence with Guts. So here's what I want to do. I want you to pause this video, and I want you to leave your beliefs on Guts before I continue, because I'm about to take us down a weird road. Do you think Guts counts as sports entertainment? Pause now and leave that in the comments before continuing. Okay, are you back? Guts is the slippery slope of this, because if Guts is sports entertainment, I think that means we have to include American Ninja Warrior. And if we include American Ninja Warrior, I think we need to include Wipeout. And if we include Wipeout, I think that means we need to include MXC, Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. Are all of those sports entertainment? I feel like it's hard to separate them. I feel like if you let one in, the rest of them kind of slide through the doors. So that's why I wanted you to stop before I surprised you with that information. Did that change your view of things? Let me know. Another thing I want to bring up. What about video games? It is sports being presented as virtual entertainment. Now, I could see why you would not say Madden is sports entertainment, because football isn't sports entertainment, so a virtual version of football may not be. But what about things like Blitz and Mutant League football? We are now taking the idea of football and making it more sports entertaining. Does the fact that it exists on a console rather than your television, like, say, Slam Ball, does that affect its qualification as sports entertainment? Because here's another point then. That opens a whole door of sports entertainment doesn't need to be media. Because I would definitely consider golf a sport. But what about miniature golf? Yes, skill is involved, but it's really more about getting it into the whale's mouth than it is your ability to putt. I mean, how many miniature golf courses have multiple holes where you don't know where you'll get spit out? It's kind of this Russian roulette thing. You've now removed skill to include a gimmick that makes the game more entertaining. I think this is very interesting because I love the idea of the WWE being the leading force in sports entertainment and having all these other forms of sports entertainment trying to gain ground. Like one day WWE would come out and be like, we were the leading force in sports entertainment. Now we're number 2 under electric football. So this is just a quick one right now because I would really like to do a deep dive in what sports entertainment is and the different types of sports entertainment that run parallel or behind the WWE as a force in sports entertainment. But before I can do that, we really need to decide what is sports entertainment. So I leave this question to you. What do you think sports entertainment is? How would you define it? What qualifies and what doesn't qualify? Please leave your comments down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you at MagFest if you're not watching this video and are busy at MagFest like I am. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a brand new, wonderful new year. It's still 2022 when I'm recording this, but now it's the new year for you. So I hope you're having a good year, off to a great start. Good luck on your resolutions, and I hope you have a good day.